the ground shake.
He's trying to clear out the man on the stopper, and he has done a good job of at least that. This boost going up in the connector, and Optic getting the plant in the meantime is very good, but they don't expect ropz, and he finds 2 from the boost. Massive frags from mousesports now, swinging things back in their advantage. The smoke finally dissipating, so Stiko has a great line of sight, but he's been dinked immediately. 2 5 HP players on mousesports. They may have the advantage, Harry, but this is not going to be an easy retake.
Definitely not. There's Stiko eliminated now. The kit has been juggled onto ropz. That's not an issue, but they have to quickly try and deal with some of these players. ropz does manage to pick up Cage and B, and that leaves Yugi armorless and in the hot seat. ropz, the man that just won't stop. mousesports pissed around locked in. They're going to move up 9-7. As ropz just comes into his own there, boosted up over connector, sees all from atop his watchtower, and is able to that shaped up. Strong start from Maz Valiant then coming back and starting to find their footing. Nexa,
Oh dear.
waiting and be patient as ever. ropz is going to delete. Are they ready for Hunter? Yes, they are. ropz in with a double, and now suddenly 2 players here. For Valiant as Esperanto desperately rotates in to try and help out. He's bested, and now it's Otto inside of B. Now put in the ground.
I was about to say, maybe not possible to scout at that angle, but somehow Chris Jade is hitting everyone, and it's actually a 3-on-3 with plant down. They could win this round. Could being the operative word.
Yeah, and that's the thing that Chris Jade was known for, was that scout on Dust 2 was one of the things he was an absolute monster with. Gets a tag onto Crims. If there's a headshot from ropz here on the player on Cat, oh god, now it's suddenly very, very doable. 1 shot anywhere on the body for Crims to go down! Oh no, ropz, he's done it! He's absolutely done it! That is such a steal. How do they get away with these things, these kids?
That's so wild. I don't even know how to explain it. Only ropz. That's ropz.
Carrigan back in that direction. Lurker moving away from B. That's Twist. That smoke will isolate any library players. They keep the arch open, which could suggest a wrap towards the B bomb site. JW's been patient, Walks looking for that information. Top mid being punished for it.
There's a smoke towards library. Should be an A commitment coming through. Carrigan has to try and slow them down here, but they're focusing towards that quad side, and ropz just looks so sharp right now. No one can stop him. Oh, what the hell? This kid really is feeling it right now. This is like some of the best CS I've seen ropz play. That's saying something. Like in terms of just how precise and how good the movement is, it really feels like he wants this lineup to work. He wants his individual level to shine, and it's looking great for him.
ropz is one of those players where, like, if he's able to find that consistent peak, he's like a top 8 player in the world. Yeah. Like, he's so smart, so precise, great team player. He has it all.
Yeah, that was wild.
The scary thing for Fnatic is they're down a man, and mousesports could just be cutting noise and then being ready for a balcony burst or something like that. That could be on the cards, but no, they're going to keep it simple. Straight in for the B bomb site, and there's a trade. They might be able to do something here.
Well, has to be something quite magical at this point. You can see that double smoke towards spawn, communication a little bit off. Huge advantage, but not for long. What the hell was that from ropz? All of a sudden, they got a fighting chance here. If the AWP or JW made things a little bit more problematic. If ropz hits his shot, which he normally does, they're in a lot of trouble. JW on the sniper now. HP no longer a factor as it goes to absolute 0 for him. That's all about ropz. That is nothing to do with strategy or anything else. That is just him playing like an absolute god.
Then that CT side could be an explosive one for mousesports. We'll have to wait and see. As Henry mentioned, a very technical map, and that's a beautiful pre-aim there from ropz. Finds himself the second one, decapitates Alex, and they got a 5 versus 3. However, those guns aren't easily recoverable. That's one of the problems. That's beautiful. ropz is just single-handedly picking them apart with just the AK, and Frozen and Chris Jay on the AWP and M4. Finally, ropz dies, but he has done more than his fair share.
Yeah, well, no tactic really there. Just, ropz, do you want to go try kill everyone? And he's like, yes, I definitely do.
It's a pick to the A site. Emor's going to follow up with another one. This could be a round for the Turkish team after all. Chris J, 20 kills to his name. Solo man on the bomb site right now. Woxic going to be trying to join up, and he definitely will need to. Chris has been dropped after just 1 kill, and the AWP will not ring true for the CT side. Yan getting 1, but eventually dropped for the jump. Calyx tagged up as well, and ropz in a 1-on-2.
Yeah, but the bomb on the back of Engine is all the way over in Pop Dog, and there's no time. So, yeah, well, nice try, but nope. And mousesports going to be with the 13th. clutch. Now, it was a 1v3 that he wasn't quite able to close out earlier on. He got 2 of the kills. So, you know, by comparison, this 1v2 doesn't feel impossible for him. And he might go bumping into these 2 players in the toilets. ropz is that man who goes bump in the night. There's the first. And they found the monster that's lurking under their bed. ropz going to shut down both players over in the toilets. And mousesports, a 6th round, as the young gun from Estonia are able to pick up that 6th round for them in the 1v2.
The worst part is there's no weak player on mousesports with this current roster. There's no one Optic can be in a 2-on-1 and go, oh.
The pistols picked up Gade rocking the utility to try and facilitate this fast B play. ropz, this has been a bit of a problem for him, but this time he's dealt with Kirby. And that smoke that fell behind the rest of the squad left Kirby high and dry inside of that B bomb site alone. The others didn't want to push through into Woxic.
Cadian doesn't have a gun.
There we go.
Not going to make much difference. Glock pretty useless on these kind of rounds. Full head armor for mousesports, and yeah, not a lot of hope here for North. You're hoping for Gay to get entries or try and convert a clutch situation, depending on how they want to play it. But what they will have, Harry, is a potential bomb plant, because look at the way mousesports are situated. They are very, very passive over on this B bomb site. ropz is playing the connector. He's going to call for someone to rotate. Frozen will be that first in line as Woxic is deep, deep within the bomb site. These T's are already beginning to push through, line up that bomb. Oh, it could have gone down, but instead it gets dropped behind the grain train. It gets far too aggressive. And ropz, do they realize? No, Kirby dropping the bomb, and he's got Valde side by side. The 1-2 setup here from North, and a third has moved in as well. This is surely unwinnable for mousesports.
But you've still got Woxic left standing, who's been a beast on this map thus far, and ropz had a tremendous time back on trade, and oh no, they're making it happen. They're making it possible. They do manage to deal with Wox, but ropz still alive, still kicking, now down to the 1v1 versus Kirby, and he holds his own.
No.
ropz with 3. mousesports gonna convert that 2v4.
If you were to construct, I think, a year in review, I would put them 4th or 5th in terms of performances.
Yeah.
And obviously they've made some changes that were, I don't know if you call them necessary or otherwise. Obviously, Sunny coming into the, out of the team, but into the free agency world is an interesting one. But it's, again, they're in another position where there's nothing to lose. So going into Frozen, they've already had it work for ropz. Why not try it again?
We'll see how this round pans out. A little bit more competitive than I thought. You can see the M4 for Chris J. Now with that armor, it actually makes sense. The Glock actually working out for him. Here's the Kevlar. It's going to be ropz with a beautiful shot towards Tizzy, and maybe a little bit too out of position there. And there it is. It looks like a full eco victory here for mousesports, as now just Gold B with the retake here. No kit, no nades, organ hand. It looks almost impossible for him. He's hoping for mistakes to be made here to give him an opening chance. I'm not sure that's going to be the case. Time will tell. And it's just whether they keep 3 players alive. They need to make sure this is a clean one. Next is down to 7. Legia, 100 HP with no nades between them. We'll see what can be done. It doesn't look like much. There's Legia. Oh my goodness, they're actually throwing the round away. ropz with 1 smoke now. Still possible to win this, but it's absolutely turned into a nightmare. There's the first. Should be able to win the round still with Vex being so low HP. There it is, but that's exactly what we wanted to avoid there. We said, yes, they can win the round, but it needs to be clean. They need 3 players to survive. He picks up the AWP. That's going to loosen their loss bonus now, and at this point,
right now, but the 4 buys are met at a head. Oh, that's ropz opening up on that Azar, and again, mousesports taking the fiery start at that.
How's he got the second as well? Jacob trying to go for the trade, but it's Liaz now who has an opportunity to try to equalise the men on the field. But it's Woxic on the deagle, just looking for the angle. Orp allowed to post as well as Liaz rotates back to Old Bomb. With that, Ivy is open. ropz will reposition as well.
Well, viewers at home a little bit upset to think about, but it is a terrifying prospect that we might have to deal with at this point. However, we've still got this map to go, and I really feel that this is going to be the turning point. They need to get off to a good start, though, on this T side.
Looking for this bracket control. Smoke over towards Moto as well. It's going to be 3 men invested all the way into side. It's ropz here hiding. 3K for him. Make it a 4th as well. Why not the ace? Azza says no, but wow. Barely moved to find those 3 frags. 1 little strafe And immaculate aim for mousesports.
2 HP. Frozen's got less than that. Tizian's going to overwhelm them. They've got the B site. Rotation's in effect, but man, oh man, with Kerrigan so low, he does well to find 1. ropz to find 4. He's got 2. Is he aware that there's a second on the flank, though? I'm not sure. Get through that doorway, and he might not have to worry about it just yet. As he backs up, it becomes apparent, but it doesn't even matter. It's Lagia down. He's got 3 from 4, and he's looking for Gobby at range. He ended the first half with 19. ropz finds 23.
No, when both teams have got no money, I don't know who's... Their team has a little more, so maybe try to hold on to it. Anyway, here we are. Fast play from ropz towards the bomb side. 1-2. That's absolutely disgusting.
And Dust, same story. He's got a rotation available from Crest on that AWP, but he might not need it because ropz, 4 kills. Everybody's gone. And Fitch, 1v5 required. ropz has decimated Avangard. A 12th round almost guaranteed here for Mouse, and I was bigging this one up. Avangard is such an important round for them to pick up, a chance for them to show what they're made of. But they've been tested and they've not done their homework. Fitch wants to hold on to the AK, but a 40-second save. They know where he is. They're hounding him down, and Woxic is there to delete him. 12-6 in favor of Mouse, and a dominant first in the rifle there.
They just had enough, Harry. They want to go back for a nap before the grand final. mousesports
Or not even echo bites, those echo situations. Talking about it, how in God's name is Mouse losing those? It's a little odd, isn't it?
Well, at least they've got the ranged weapons to try and close these boys out, but the problem is VP have picked up a couple of their own. AWP swinging out. Miu's got the angle, takes Woxic's head clean off. Veggie on another. It's down to a 1v1. ropz with an M4 in hand, closes in the distance. The bomb's dropped in the open. Miu swings, but he's going to be taken down just as quickly as he went into the open.
I'm just honestly waiting for Mouse to just, I don't know, the best way to probably put it, just to use the meat grinder and get some fresh meat out of it. ropz is going to be that worst 2 found, 3rd and 4th. Spray control, perfection, and an ace.
Up towards the B side of things, and that will be Config. He's actually going to go through underpass straight away. They just want a waterfall.
Down. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding, guys.
That was clean. ropz for 4 kills. No chance for the plant for Optic. ropz handles the waterfall strategy easy. And that is... If they find this last one, that'll give them that much needed confidence. And there's Tessus taking away Kerrigan. Back into the 4v4 because Chris J has done a stellar job at getting the trade on towards Config. Here comes the push in towards Ramp. Oh my god, ropz. He just sits on the other end of the smoke. He's got 3 kills. ropz just absolutely decimating Optic Gaming. It's MSL into a 1 versus 4 clutch. And this guy hasn't had
the shot onto the first man. Config again removed from the round, and Optic will try to close the distance towards A.
Well, ropz, he'll just be sitting here. Multiple players running towards him. ropz able to get 1 onto Nico, and a follow-up is there as well. MSL falls apart. ropz looking for more, and this is just mental. They're running at him. It's like an in map for ropz, and he deals with it well. You can tell he spent some time in that. And runs out of ammo. He'll peek beyond it and recovers quite well from that awkward engagement. Refresh will fall.
I guess is the better way to put it.
Yeah.
Not marquee names.
It's a very friendly way to put it, Moses. I appreciate that. I'm not trying to ruin anyone's day. Still, oh, Angel. That is so quick. Chris in the corner. Crouch spray coming in, but ropz is there to help them out, and he is shutting it all down. 3 kills in the space of a couple of seconds, and
this game's over, Anders.
Is it GG
It's
already?
GG. We'll call it. Throw in the towel.
Can we get the app?
In basketball, just ropz just turning a corner and 1-digging you.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Maybe that doesn't feel great. This is just saying that, you know, all PR is good PR. I don't know if that's a...
Not in this case, I don't think.
No.
No.
Well,
especially because he's still making a name for himself, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
Like, Olaf can get 1-digged all day long because, you
No
know,
one cares.
he's won like 3 majors.
Yeah, that's a good
way that they were going, just going, okay, let's just ban out Dust 2 because we don't really want to play phase on it, and then hope that they don't pick.
Oh, I like that. I like that little change up, dropping side by side instead of on top of each other.
Yeah, we'll get them the trade, which in all honesty is not too bad. The only problem is the clock starting to tick down. It is going to be 40 seconds left as they start their rotation on towards the B site. Guardian up above with that AWP. Actually, one of the players did manage to get past the angle. Frozen with the entry onto Neo as well. That's going to be the bomb planted. And no real presence. The only thing is that flank. Look how close Olof already is. I don't think they would have expected him to be there that fast. And considering you also have the road to be.
ropz getting flashed in to go for a shot. Thing is, the two players in towards ladder could easily rotate once this execute comes through. There's going to be a player, actually, Olofmeister, lurking over towards Ivy. The smoke going down. Kerrigan has an inkling that there's going to be a player pushing. And look at them both on the opposite sides of the smoke, looking to go in. The push, in the meantime, has happened in towards inner, and Olof, once that push comes through, catches Kerrigan looking the wrong way. ropz getting shot, doesn't know from where. Trying to spin around, takes down Neo. That's the bomb now down. 30 seconds left to go. He's looking for a third, and he's going to get it as well. It's all going to come down to Nico, and Nico will fall, and mousesports will take the first map of the series.
What a fantastic game. Overall, like, I think Chris J has to be the one to give him the main highlight, but in all honesty, when we talk about FaZe Clan, we talk about them having huge individual players. Like, that's what this was. They were built as the super team, put together of, like, all the best players they could pick up at the time, and they have just been outgunned by Mouse.
Heads, and he does it right there.
Oh, here we go. I don't even mind if we miss the start of the next round. Like, let's be real, nobody cares. Like, this...
Rain knows where he's coming from. ropz has no clue, and that snap. Oh, phenomenal job.
I could watch that all day. We could just keep playing that. Just every time we have a...
Okay, well, they smoke out. Trying to block off the line of sight from balcony and pit side. Woxic still holding strong. It isn't really going to affect his angle, so if they peek into him, he should be able to do a fair bit of damage. Gets 2 rapid shots off with a scout. Although it isn't a kill, they're going to be so low. They should be very easily finished off here by ropz in a prime position as he starts to punish, finds himself the 3K, frozen with a 4th as he gets the flick up from the Deagle. And that's going to be a 4K overall for ropz in the round, bringing himself to 20. And everyone starts running in towards the bomb site. Neo goes down. Olof has so much to do. Misses the nade. Luckily gets the Molotov off, but it's still going to be too little too late. And the tag on the escape as well brings him down to 30 HP, leaving him in quite a predicament. Rain is already making his move, though. Finds the first frag until Frozen can trade it. The kills are being equalized across the board, but ropz ready to run rampant. This man is a superstar. And he's just waiting for more opportunities to come his way. Olofmeister finally off the back of the rotate. As Olof arrives on the scene, looking to try and find the kill from the elevated angle. Spots out to where Frozen is, but can't quite do it. Olof is going to go down, and ropz will get the frag.
Yeah, some nice movement on the site there from ropz, of course. He was the one that got the bomb down and planted it towards short. As soon as he could, he manoeuvred away from that area, got into that cubby. Swings, kills Nico in the window, stays there long enough. Clear Frozen and him having a very good synergy right there. Comms back and forth, making sure they don't...
On a 1-1 setup, both of these players so spread out. Kerrigan's able to pick up one, though. And now his position known, it gets a little bit more difficult, especially with that op posted up on him.
I was about to say this could be quite awkward, because as long as he just tried to stay alive, wasted a bit of time, and allowed for his teammate to rotate, then it would have been very winnable. But instead now ropz on his own, coming in from short. That's a very quick shot onto... Oh, what the hell is that? Looking to try and trade it out to a rifle, unfortunately gets spotted, and this is going to be dangerous now. Letney knows he's moving in from short. He has been given the freedom and space to move forward, though. That Molotov clearly not going as intended, but it will be down either way. He needs to try and work around it now and just adjust to the situation, taking his time. He has an idea about where this final player is positioned. He takes the swing, and a headshot alongside of it. There it is. ropz going to be coming out on top of the 1 versus 2. And of course, again, there is enough time for that defuse to come in. Up again being retrieved as well. So another one here from mousesports where they just about...
So much is just at stake in this game. So much on the line. No chance need to show their stuff here, but Woxic with a huge long-range spray. What control was shown there? Thomas unable to do anything really. They've worked their way into the top site though, damage being done. Kerrigan falls, this is their time to get it done, but Woxic, he's just continuing to deliver so much damage. The rest of his teammates are falling around him, and ropz has got to step it up. ropz could clutch this out. It's ropz versus Sticko, but ropz has 5 health.
To reset. He's playing to shoot someone in the back now. He could have made it this transitional kill and just swung for the fences. Oh, he's gone fast. ropz is going to hear the drop. Yeah. It's awkward for ropz. He can get down here without making noise. We'll see if the door doesn't swing back open. And he'll try to do this as quickly as possible. The only thing is he's just got to figure out, is Sticko going to do something crazy or is he going to play in a standard position? He's backing up right into this fight. ropz with the patience. Absolutely genius.
You see the sigh of relief from ropz just then on the...
Oh, and here comes the B rush. Chris J will have. Oh, he won't have a good time with this. Maybe ropz will.
2 more pistols to go. There can be flashes from the back. Speaking of the devil. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Or something along those lines, whatever it is. 5-1 for mousesports. Now, finally, we have an AWP for Fnatic in round number 7.
Calls. I mean, if we consider this like an in-game leader battle between Karrigan and Shox making those calls, at the moment, it's there's a clear front runner.
B rush.
Big B rush. Flashes, smokes, the whole shebang, and instead, the CTs find themselves at long. It's going to be a wide open sight. I say wide open. See, ropz is going to be getting all of these. No worries. 4 in quick succession just melts any chance of the USPs being a threat. Nice work. The call was made, B is open, and a smile creeping onto his Frozen, though, does batter him with his Glock, but Jack's looking to keep attention on him. Nice work, finds the head of Woxic. Now the numbers don't favor Mouse. ropz changes that. Nice work from him as he crawls through middle. And with Bag's turn, ropz is doubled up, finds Lucky. Just 1 man remains, it's Shox. He's been so damn good. This map, relatively mediocre. Let's see if he can find himself as double digits, at least. He's looking for that 1 versus 1. Frozen might give it to him if he slides into his crosshair. Yep, it's a chance and a tag. ropz backing away from this plant. There's so many opportunities given to Shox, but the bullets aren't landing. And now mousesports, they will be able to close that one out. ropz, all ropz with that one. He found them a way back in after some fantastic start from G2.
This is a really hype game now. It's going to be a lot of fun. It will be ropz to close things out there with 3-piece as he works that Glock to magnificent effect. We have got G2, presumably the eco in the 2nd round.
Hoping for a bomb plant, maybe hoping for more than that, but it's going to be tricky. They've given up that Krieg to the CT side, and as a rule, you just want to try and avoid doing that, because it's just absolutely devastating peeking in someone holding a corner with the Krieg. Apparently not, though.
Oh, God, that is not what you want to see. Not what you want to see at all. It goes from bad to worse. 2 players down, Molotov to the wrong spot. Chris J planting inside the smoke, and NiKo trying to pass what information he has on the Rain, and everyone is falling. I don't know how FaZe is giving up this round.
I don't think anybody knows at this point. I mean, part of the reason the fact that Chris has got some great kills, but obviously a huge opening being presented. All of Meister should have had probably both those, at least one of them, but then it all falls apart. And now NiKo in a 1 versus 2. Bomb slowly ticking in front, and he's going to get shut down. That's an absolutely insane turnaround in this round for mousesports. There's going to be a lot of discussion around that. I'm guessing some people probably not happy about that from
14th round for mousesports.
Surely.
We've seen some crazy things, Henry, but I don't think ropz is willing to let it slip away this time. Just a nice, comfortable spray. He's found 3.
Simple, still manages to get it. Takes a lot of damage. And here we go, ropz trying to keep them alive. Remember we said they don't win this round, it might actually be a GG moment. Karrigan low.
Is not a guarantee for mousesports, though, despite the numbers advantage. Flamey did take a bit of a peppering. Karrigan will get the information there's still 1 top side. ropz likely to trade and does so. So down to 1 man. Your favorite.
Well,
1 versus 2 for Zeus.
He can do this. He's got time to pull this one off. Just needs to make it 2 separate one-on-ones if possible. They do have a kit, though. Woxic goes to the AK.
5 frags in 21 rounds, but these 2 would mean everything. Completely taken away from mousesports. He can't do it. ropz to keep things consistent.
He's saying go get the orb. So ropz, hold the fuse this.
And the gap again. Chris J, he had the info once crossed. So that's pretty much all he can write home about for now. His spray suggests cognizant that the players could be down there. Look at this from ropz, though. Na'Vi, they're going to swing double. 1 and a second. ropz, he plucks Electronic from the air. That's a hard shot to hit. Makes it look easy, though. Woxic, perhaps the same for him. This time he's Molotov'd off, and he's still standing in the flames. Considerable damage done. Smoke now to lock them out from hell. I said he was the hero of regulation, but he's the hero of overtime. Certainly the first round. 4.
Wow.
The ropz show.
Will be ropz with 4 in total. Simple. Round 3 is stolen away. Those were crazy in terms of the denial.
No armor, no HP, Henry.
It's absolute bananas here. An ace with just a Desert Eagle. No armor. Closes things out with the AK-47. It's a confirmed kill. He has time for the defuse. You can see what it means to him. Good to see him fired up. Telegraph, they haven't still got a plant down here. They're not even going to go for the bomb just yet. ropz gives up his position, but he does get a frag. So does Frozen. That pressure from ropz is absolutely everything. 2 on 2 now. They know ropz is there. Karrigan alone toward the B side. Who do they focus on? 35 seconds.
Every decision they make controls their fate. ropz, is he really giving them the fight?
That's
There's a perfect
so good.
flash! Wow! ropz plays the waiting.
He gets to kill us. Hunter finds another one into Chris J, and the tables have all of a sudden turned. It's now a 3v2 in favor of Crazy.
Hunts and potentially gathers the round with those 2 kills. It's down to ropz and Frozen. They're both stuck together. What a crisp headshot that is, though, from ropz, who spins around. Letney misses his chance. ropz has been damaged, but now it's down to Otto, the Finnish sniper. Can he dig Crazy out of this deep ditch? It should be his. He's missed his shot. He's going to go down as a result. What a retake from ropz in particular. 4 kills to his name. And mousesports take a 5th.
That round was done. That was done. That should have been no way mousesports steal it away. And ropz, out of nowhere, 2v3, he picks up all the final.
And it is a bit reminiscent to Dust 2 in parts. Obviously, it wasn't this one-sided, and they went on the CT side of a pretty CT-sided map. But Matt ropz, oh, he's had enough. He wants to put Crazy to bed, anticipating the peak. And Hunter runs into a hail of bullets and loses his head. Crazy may very well lose the round 2 on top of it. Some exquisite plays again by ropz, who's been in beautiful form today. Even on Dust 2, when his team lost, he was the shining light. They still need to get this round clutched, and it's Otto that remains. ropz has gone in for another one. He's on for the ace. Otto's going to try and deny it from him as he pieces out of there and goes for yet another save. Crazy in real trouble.
I bet you the worst child going into shops and just licking all the food.
I hope you feel good saying that. Call me a terrible child. How dare you?
I do.
I think my mother would disagree. Oh, there we go. ropz catches him out trying to push through the smoke. Great awareness. Oh, you know, he wants it. Gets the first kill. Able to capitalize on the second, unfortunately. But still an expensive round for mousesports. They have a decent amount of money to spend in the bank anyways. 10-3 for mousesports. Really starting to strut their stuff here on Dust 2.
Yeah, and this is looking a lot more calm, collective, and clinical from the T side. There really haven't been too many struggles. A couple of rounds were a little bit closer, and if you looked purely on frags alone, top fragger in the side. We saw the same from mousesports in the previous. ropz is sat ready and waiting already, picks off the first, and they can't trade him out. He's just going ham. 4 kills for ropz, just owns them at the end. The ace from ropz. The Estonian just steps up and destroys the likes of Tricked. 38 kills to his name, 10 above anyone else in the whole server.
Great flashbangs as well out of Woxic to help set him up. And we talked about Woxic. He's been relatively quiet since the initial first half, but
it's just unreal.
Support play has been definitely coming up strong. And here we go into our double overtime for today.
To go. Sounds like a Valve thing.
Well, Woxic and Carrigan getting 2 kills. ropz able to find another. And it will be the man advantage for mousesports with 30 seconds remaining. They've got to make a hit in towards the A-bomb side. Smoke down. That should cover off a little bit of it. Yeah, it doesn't do anything really, does it? ropz still gets a kill though. And damage to the wall. SSI dropped to 15, yeah.
Smoke does nothing, ropz does everything. And, well, doesn't even need to see his opponent, does he?
It's just unfair.
Yeah. Easy as you like. ropz was having some really good games over at...
They've got a bomb plan, and they really shouldn't have. As Frozen will pick up 2 kills, he'll move in towards the site. 2 kills and a bomb plant already good. And another follow-up. Heroic, there's just no way they should win this. Just Down gets another kill. It's ropz in a 1v2. He has to come in huge for mousesports because they cannot afford to lose this round. Bomb will go on, Smoke will go on towards the bomb, Molotov towards the stairs, but BlimmF finally hits the deck. It's all on Down, looking for the quad kill, but ropz comes in for the clutch from mousesports. But that is just sheer ridiculousness from Heroic.
Yeah, and that could have been such a bad route that sets mousesports off to a losing path. We saw what it did on Overpass versus G2 and Fours.
Right? Seem to have opened up even further for mousesports, but luckily BlimmF stays alive on 1 HP up against Carrigan and Snappy. He's gonna pull it back, it's all on ropz. 1 HP between him. And round number 14 as BlimmF looks to run in towards the side, dinks up ropz team, 1 bullet each. Grenade goes through, misses. BlimmF's 1 HP and ropz will pick it up. Again, so close.
Oh, yeah, it just has no end, does it? ropz now on 25 frags. Scoreboard shows you it's the young boys on the side of mousesports here.
One with the op, and it's ropz on it.
Not exactly what you normally look for. They do have a flash and a Molotov. They don't have the positioning of Staven in mind. ropz with that op. Finds the first. Now he's going to swap out for an AK. Still has that Molotov. He's going to use that for slope as well. This is going to be tough for S-Tag. If the Molotov spreads all the way. It doesn't seem like it will, though. 68 HP. Time is starting to run. Oh, he knows. It's ice cold and should be enough time for ropz to pick up a map and match point for mousesports.
Well, here it is. A chance for mousesports to make it to the grand final up against Fours. With the Dust 2 win under their belt, they'll feel confident moving into that final.
And now Dexter has the opening kill into this one and another.
Oh, solid flick for Woxic though. Flashbang assist on Carrigan. He's long gone. Molotov was tossed in middle. Smoke tried to defuse it, but now Dick Stacy from the bottom of Banana gonna trade out. Bomb's been dropped. ropz SG in hand. About to be smoked out, but decides to push past it. There's a flashbang in. It doesn't work, and there's a double spray. The flash completely misses its mark, as does the smoke. He certainly packs a big punch with the gun, and so does ropz. Not to be overshadowed.
I think mousesports is the best eco team in the world. I'm just going to say it. Their deagles are so nasty across the board.
Oh, ropz, calm down. Don't do it to the... They're already on the floor, they're hurting. He wants to finish this off quick. There's a lot of damage being inflicted on the approach. Dick Stacy and Sicko both licking their wounds. And ropz, who's already got 2, is going to add a 3rd to his collection.
Oh,
no
my,
4th.
they have families. Come on. They do have families, Vince.
You've already been destroyed in this half, so why not go for those plays that you might not have been too motivated to take earlier?
A chance maybe to catch Woxic if he comes back. If Shox has got that angle, it is AK versus AWP, so you want to be really careful about it. Shox instantly down. Not prepared for that at all. 35 seconds for this 2 versus 4, and I think they finally found some kind of solution here, mousesports. It's very late, and it's not clear at all whether or not it's in time to actually save this map for them, but ropz, a phenomenal first half for him, way off the charts. Alex alone, and with only 17 seconds, there's no chance at all. Ending the half at 19 kills. That's so well done.
Yes, it is very well done, and we've got Frankie at halftime.
It really feels like that's how it could end, unless Tizian never lets it begin. He will shut down the first. Oh, he's followed up, but the trade found by Chris J at least gives mousesports a small window of opportunity. I'm looking through it right now. ropz up on the rafters. That was actually Chris J's flash to hit him fully there.
Oh, no.
ropz, uh-oh, 2v2 now from nowhere. And the bomb down, planted for heaven and ramp. That's where Chris J and ropz are for the time being. And Chris J might even get the information that both players are here. He's just hunting the kills down. And ropz cementing it with 3 between them. They get the job done. All 5 kills for the last 2 remaining players of mousesports. They'll take that first map. And they'll go 1-0 up in the opening. Big know that there is a moment where there's 1 man less at this A side of the map, and so they immediately activate on the back of it. They try and go in, but the 2 players that are here are doing a stellar job of holding it down. ropz from the pit, remarkable stuff. 3 kills there, the hat trick for him. As damn near single-handedly, he has to hold on to that A site, does not break a sweat. The first buy round yielding some immediate results for Maus.
Yeah, I mean, that was going bad from the get-go from Big, right? 2 of them strafing out onto middle. They can't even get the kill to the player porch side. It takes Smooth with the AWP having to get out there and do the job. Just missed shots in middle, and by that point, you know, mousesports knew what was coming. Fantastic work from ropz. This site, and Optic are none the wiser, but it might not matter. Tess is spamming through the smoke and getting the advantage even further for Optic. It's a 5-on-2. The bomb may be down, and it may be half-ticked, but Optic can dedicate a player to sticking that defuse. ropz, oh, he catches the cross. 2 massive kills. It's still winnable for mousesports. The time is in their favor. woxic just needs to stay alive, and Optic is sticking the defuse. Quez is sticking the defuse. He's won the round for Optic.
Can try and get that bomb down. It's a pretty good site for it. ropz. Oh, he's hungry. He's heard there might be some Danish pastries up here that he might be allowed to feast on, and oh my lord.
Don't give him the ace.
They don't give him the ace. Like Chris J would ever give.
That is the better, frankly. Flash in to B. ropz playing close. Still Chris on the site, and auto sniper not needed because ropz is just going to mow them all down. 4 kills on the anti-eco and 7-0 for mousesports. Yeah, what else can you ask? Look at Carrigan.
Yeah.
Like, can I do something here? Can you give me a kill?
No. He's smiling away because he knows that flashbang he throws there. Pretty sure they might have on the corner of that smoke, but no, I think ropz has just eluded danger. He's just about hidden away. Frozen is drawing the attention in from the double doors, and if they don't account for ropz already being here, ropz could do a hell of a lot. He'll deliver all 3 kills, and now just having to hold off to the mid to B, that's easier said than done though. woxic's helped out, removing Fjorn up in the window, and now it's the 1v1. Both these players on 3 kills already. There's only enough room for 1 victor, and that's gonna be ropz. He'll take as best he can from mid, tried to alleviate some of this pressure. Carrigan flashing Chris for the long peek, and that's a good flashbang, but Koshak is so quick in response. This is looking like a completely different team to what we saw on day 1, at least on the Invictus side of things. This should be a 9-1. ropz in the 1v3. Maus have had better situations that they could go for, really. You know, like this is definitely the save from this man. And that's relying first on him getting away. Ooh. Now with that kill on a Koshak, okay, maybe ropz is tempted, and oh, he's ready! Flying! He will go flying down from atop of short, and now it's Vadim down in the pit. ropz tries to take the fight, and Vadim wins it out. 9-1 in favor of Invictus in spite of ropz's best efforts. Stellar job to get that looking so doable down from the 1v3. Play that supportive role. You know, he can focus on making these mid-round decisions for the rest of the squad, and he doesn't have to. Doesn't feel like that responsibility to be the man to make a play.
Yeah. Ooh, ropz, he spotted 2. He's got Expo locked in the corner. A couple of kills from mousesports into this B bomb site. They need to be careful that it isn't stacked, but Invictus close on the door, and ropz has got his 3rd. Nice easy round for mousesports against the Pistols. They'll find a 7th with no casualties. That's a big confidence boost as well, keeping the money intact on the T side.
And this comeback starting to look more realistic.
That's the usual finish for T-sides here. So Vox is to get the early information. He's to say, right, get those nades ready towards connector. As soon as they start planting, Chris J, there he is, ready to deploy, either when they're planting or committing down lower ramps. They're going to save those and make sure they get maximum damage out of them.
That's the name of the game here. Ooh, I think Brolin just got spotted as well. So Frozen and Brolin in a bit of a duel in the back. They have that info now. And Fnatic, Golden calling for a rotation. Golden calling to adapt here. They are not going to commit to the lower side. Instead, they are going to go out onto the main side here. Proland, though, the flank working out perfectly. Once again, the young gun. But ropz makes the plays. Triple for him. Looking for the quad. He's going to get it. Now the ace. Can he pull it off? Come on, ropz. Haven't got an ace yet so far this tournament. Crims just doing his thing. 1v2, perfectly capable. Long range gets nailed. And there it is. ropz with the ace.
Beat him to the pigs, ropz. Excellent. What's name just happened here? I have no idea, as the Glock somehow have done all the damage. ropz can find one here. He has a good chance of winning this round now as he gets the penultimate frag. It's up to Brolan now, sitting on the bomb side, but ropz has zero information as to where he could be. Now spots him. He's going to get this. ropz knows it. It's up to Brolan to be clever. Two young stars going at it now. ropz holding his nerve. Still got plenty of time here. He knows a mistake will come through eventually, and there it is. Well held. And that's going to be his 21st frag. Excellent stuff. More looked at everybody survived last round for mousesports, so double up, highly likely. And so just go cascading out. ropz is a bit at range, though, but where's JW's position? Ah, okay, good job here from ropz. Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, he's owned this. He's getting like 2 or 3 kills.
They have no idea that he's here. So there's one, there's the second, looking for the third, gonna get it. ropz just clinical. What a thing of beauty.
Lovely stuff.
Let the man get an ace again. It had to be JW, though.
A chance there to get the bomb planted, but ropz couldn't have played that better. Aware of the...
Just use it to his own advantage. There's 7 seconds left on the clock. He's going to be able to get the bomb plant down as well. So at the very least, they've secured themselves the money into the next round. 1 versus 2. Esperanto and Letnia are rotating back. They'd gone all the way from the A side to B, but it took too long. And ropz, with barely any bullets left, will be able to clutch it out. 3 kills to save the day. 4 in the entirety of the round.
Been spotted just yet. And it is making its way in towards B, but it won't be a split as the players in mid are retreating.
Yeah, Mousesports have had a pretty good read of the traffic here and the direction it's going. They've got 3 players on B ready to receive this push, and immediately the bomb will be dropped there by Sunny as he goes down, and it's looking very bad now for Ents. They don't really have the firepower left, or all the positioning to try to do something to salvage the situation, and the Molotov only serves to make it worse, locking Alu out for a few more key seconds. As Ariel will be able to make things a little bit easier, but the trade from ropz keeps things alive here for Mousesports with that bomb firmly in their hands, and that's a great way to finish it off from Chris J. And it's kind of funny when you think about it, James, because Mousesports were playing effectively 3 to 4 players around B the entire round.
A lot of grenades. Maybe the Molotov towards triple, and there are 2 CTs here to deal, and deal they will. Ariel, though, in a 1 versus 2. On the bomb side, that won't quite work out, but look at the rotation. So many CTs to deal with this. mousesports won't realize how far away they are. There's a pop flash for ropz. Bomb is indeed planted as a rotation towards CT spawn as well. So we'll Ents be patient. ropz will hear one of them. There's a HE grenade, almost a free kill. A great patience though from ropz. And that will leave Sunny. He's so sick, I can't believe it. He's got 4 HP now, ropz. He can play the information. I think Woxic may be spotted there, but Sunny will eat the flashbang. Woxic moving deeper now. ropz shows presence. And again, Woxic was default, but he's long gone. He's in a shadow position. Sunny has a 1 versus 1. He has a defuse kit as well. There's the first shot. He doesn't have anything to kill ropz with, though. Position will win out the round. But that 2K from ropz was absolutely absurd. The sheer awareness. He sees 1 player, but he's expecting the second player to come around.
The boost over the top. The timing that was unexpected by Ethan. And that's a quick 5v4 in favor of Mousesports. And EG, they are ready to go into that B-bomb site now.
That's a really timely pick, which gives them some cover as EG move through the monster position. Mousesports making this one work out really well. 4 players alive for the time being. No breezes on the site. Christian's got to be careful now. Just running distraction. A few shots to make Breeze look the wrong way, and Karrigan pops out. The synergy from Mousesports has been good. Again, the small 2-man setups, that's one of the most important things with, especially with a team having experience playing together and knowing what to expect from each other. Just quick communication. I'm gonna bait from Monster, then you peek from the balcony, and it's done. It's done as carefully as they can. They stay alive in the numbers. After Karrigan's pick with the boost, he actually rotated towards A because there was a 2-man setup deep in toilets. They had no
really with any positional health here for mousesports. He does get the headshot onto Stan, but the trade is quickly there. ropz, though, finds his opportunity, and he'll make it good. A 1 versus 1. Cirque, he will be able to plant the bomb. He does choose to try to smoke off the stairs, though. Swaps out for the AK. Oh, dear. It's tagged by the Molotov, and the swing from ropz. Oh, wow, down to 3. Only 1 tag from Cirque. ropz will get it done. Great play from mousesports so far. 7-1. They did not look like they were going to come out on top on the bomb side.
Yeah, that was a super wild round. Woxic was stuck in the corner. He was begging for the flashbang. You could see one on Chris J, but it took way too long to come out, and down he went. But down to 3 HP. That one really went down to the wire. I could say Carrigan's loving that one. Hyping up the crowd as well. 7-1. You can see it's nothing but frustration. Seconds. How valuable is that information? The shadow spotted as well as the flush comes in over the top from ropz. They know where the last player is. He saw ropz running to the side. He's got no choice. Gets the headshot. Can he cross though to plant the bomb? 8 seconds. He has no idea where somebody is. He's going to have an angle almost immediately. ropz jumps up as somebody falls down. There's a chance. He's waiting for the peek from ropz. The pre-fire is in the red. Down to 4 HP, ropz. Showing his head now. 13 bullets for somebody will surely be enough. Surely, just waiting for ropz to make the wrong peek. He's got to defuse, get somebody. It's all about the frags, about the final bullets. How on earth has he done that? A much-needed 5th round for mousesports. Plenty of pressure, but ropz will still deliver. Top fragging, of course.
Yikes, that was close. Even got a tag ropz down from, what, like 13-4 or something like that. Incredibly close. But yeah, as you say, much needed round. mousesports only were able to find 1 consecutive round in this half. And they also won the pistol, lost to the force buy. We can recover for somebody out of the lurk smoke with a flashbang from mid, as we often see. And there's the lurk smoke. It's falling back slightly, but still up there, elevated on the balcony, and he's going to be able to catch the attacker as he jumps down. More damage to be done. ropz is absolutely massacring the Tyloo push out of the apartments. It's just Bente and some of that remain. And how can they salvage this? They are close to maybe even having another round where their opponents survive with 5 players. Maybe not. ropz gets taken down again. And more damage looking to be done, but none will be had.
ropz is just a master position. Now we've got a 2 versus 4. That's just the opening frag for mousesports. It's still a disastrous position, but ropz and is bursting. It's back. Somehow it's made into a 2 versus 2. mousesports turning this around.
Yeah, it looked like Tyloo had locked them out of the bomb site, but it seems like that wasn't enough. Bente, that's a great incendiary. That will actually force Frozen forwards for the duel, and Bente capitalizes, but they have to deal with ropz, and he is ridiculous with his AK looking for the 1 versus 1s. He finds the 1. Can he get any kills here? There it is, though. He has to get the reload in. Somebody is now elevated. ropz, he makes it work. ropz with 3, and that's going to be mousesports with the first round of overtime. That's unreal. I think we all thought they had no chance, but they turn it around.
That is epic. And, I mean, credit to Bente in the 2 versus 2 in the first place. He has so much awareness, throws the Molotov to the side, goes in the cubby to stop.
Ready for it, but how much damage can they do? ropz from below, looking clinical as ever, gets a double to his name, and Chris J still alive. ropz gets 3, still alive somehow. The Deagle comes out, and Alu's able to trade, but the cost is surely too great, but maybe not, because here he is.
Alu is uncanny in these situations. We've seen him pull off some amazing, incredible train clutches. 50 seconds. And X7 is going to watch behind. Let Alu do some work towards that inner bomb site. See if he can clear things out. Flashbang into the sky. Flank still being watched. It's a stalemate. Frozen turns the corner, wins that battle. Now it's definitely all on Alu. And he spots that player just a little bit late. Coming back for the bomb, and still 30 seconds on the clock. And Frozen just backs off. Alu, I think he's out of options.
Nice. Good shot from Carrigan. You'll see him playing these boxes a lot. Does manage to bring things back to a 3-on-3, but nothing recoverable. He goes down to 8 points of health, but continues to find headshots here. Lovely work towards Liege. They have got the man advantage, but not for long. Stewie2K fighting back, trying to protect the plant as it does go down. Rifles against the Desert Eagle here, and the MP9, but as ropz strikes first, catches Twists and Stewie2K there. It didn't let round stood a chance for them. They got the initial pick, but the trades are coming through thick and fast.
His hands were off the mouse and keyboard. Good nades will chunk Tarek down to 13-9. Cirque will be playing aggressive in Brown Hall, so no more of that funny business. Woxic, in the meantime, has drawn first blood. Breezy, he has been such a pillar on Ivy, but he's been taken down early, and ropz, he's always getting the timing from Pop to quick succession. And just those orbs remain. They're such a powerful tool for the defense, but not in circumstances like this. Oh, my stand! He's going to get it down. He gave it a shot. A quite literal shot. Hip fire. 11-4.
An unstoppable half there from mousesports. You can see why they picked this map. Their T side is looking absolutely fantastic. All 5 players have turned up in spades. The executions are there. The fakes are spot on. Not as
Spectacular.
pretty as you would like, yeah.
Yeah. ropz, he makes up for it. Quick catch onto Stan. They knew he was coming eventually. Just like that, Carrigan gives him the advantage back, takes the push, wanted the info. ropz, my God, he has got that robotic aim in the game today. 2 with that, and a 3rd as well. I don't even think he needed to reload.
Damn, son. That was absolutely wild from ropz. It looked like that was the access point to the round. He was stuck in the vents.
Pretty. Clutching on to whatever they could find, whatever they could muster. mousesports clear advantage, looking to be the first strung together set of rounds, and wow, Frozen does find a way in. This looks like a fast one. Straight out from Popdog. The flash is not going to be stopping ropz as he tucks in on the E-box.
Yeah, it makes sense. We know mousesports do favor towards that inside area, so trying to avoid the stack quickly towards outside. Nice shot towards the E-box position from Frozen there. Didn't miss a beat. And here comes Dupree with the M4. Does manage to get one, but he's shut down quickly here. And ropz, oh, he's looking so good right now. It's going to be a 4-on-2 device and Mages just with pistols here towards the backtracks, both of them. And Frozen's patrolling that position. I don't think there's much of a chance of finding a kill. That'll be confirmed by ropz as he gets his 3rd in the round. Device, he'll pull one back, but I know exactly where he is now. Carrigan will seal the deal. It's going to be 3-2 mousesports, and that was an investment from Astralis, but once again, didn't fully commit. They're going to have about $500 left over after that buy, but it's going to be an eco going into round number 6 here.
Crims coming on in now. They put so much stock in this rap. They put so much faith in Crims finding something, but Frozen shuts him down. The flank doesn't yield the results Fnatic wanted, and now they've got to pick up the pace. That's where ropz swings on out from the Popdog, and with the bomb in his line of sight, Golden taps the bomb. He's off of it. There's no time here, and ropz is going to take him down. mousesports, they'll navigate that 2-on-3 post plant.
Undercut. It's just soon there'll be nothing. There's no food on the table for anyone.
No. There's an opening. That's a nice opening. Ooh, pressure on ropz. Oh, the multi-kill potential!
Oh, so
he does it again!
That was sick.
How many iconic casting lines are we getting in here? Oh, we got snacks here.
Oh, you're saying in terms of he's got some big lines?
Yeah. Some concerns about in the past, but yeah, time for more Galils. In fact, I'm still waiting to see how the dust settles with that weapon, and it looks like ropz is going to make that new FAMAS work wonderfully to start things off.
Oof. They wanted Snacks to go out mid and draw attention, but he fell so quick that this A hit seems like it's going to fall flat.
Yeah, ropz's nade might soften them up, though, and they come 1 by 1. ropz is still going. 3 frags from him with a 4th on the FAMAS. Damn. That's one way to get the party started, and the Glils fall flat for V.
That would have to be thrown, I assume.
That was a weird one, because Jax had the smoke as well. I guess he's just going to drop one in the middle, and then...
He's going to go down, presumably.
If he dies, that's awkward, yeah. Okay, then. Now you don't have a smoke, and you still need to pick up the bomb? Yeah.
ropz is like, oh my God, I'm actually in a round.
And he probably wins it.
Oh, and he knows. He knows. He understands what Nexa wants to do. It's like taking too long.
Does he?
Oh, no. He had it.
Oh, no. Not the play we wanted to see, but maybe the one we deserve. 1-on-1 still, but now ropz has been detected. 20 seconds remaining. Just got to grab the bomb and hope for the best here. Gets it. Towards long we go. ropz. First round on the board potentially here. Needs to be very aware of the long presence coming through. Bomb will be planted, but surely ropz has got the advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, can this guy get a break? I've been so bad for him.
Now there's been so much time, you're going to assume it's long, but still nails it. Nice work.
Well done, yeah.
Okay.
Going to pick up an up as well.
So Nexa did have that one. Couldn't quite connect it. Awkward shot, awkward angle. First on the board.
All right, so Montu, how many rounds does mousesports need on the CT side to have a chance in the second half?
Probably all the rounds.
All the rounds?
Yeah. Every single one.
We're not painting a really optimistic picture here.
No, here are the odds.
Oh God, yeah, that doesn't really help, does it?
That's about as bad as it can get.
Nades on the roof.
Oh,
on the roof.
I'm
because
fragging.
no one ever saw nades on this map.
Yeah, that's true.
It's okay. It's okay, Chad.
I wasn't the lowest rated player in the server. Top Gun had a 0.1 rating.
Oh,
0.1.
Damn. Top Gun's a nice guy. Why are you going to do that to him?
Yeah.
He's not even here to defend
We're
himself.
not talking shit about the good guys.
just Chad.
No, Chad. You know we friends with Chad. It's okay.
We're allowed to talk shit about Chad.
Yeah, it's okay. As long as.
On est là. Je parle pas flac, tu sais. I don't have history me because I'm playing for BG News at this time, you know. I am professional than 1 year ago. Lourd.
Lourd. And he's 27. Jax is 27.
Yeah, I was about to say,
how did
maybe
you how did you go
stay
fly
under-
under the radar for so long?
What? Sorry?
How did no one recognize you for so long? Why were you not on a top
Actually,
team?
I don't
people
know
did.
because I don't know.
Trace has lost it.
Yeah, I know. Just
Completely lost the ball.
What do you mean I've lost it? I'm sitting right here. What are you talking about?
I love how aggressive ropz has played. All event.
There we go.
Oh.
ropz getting them done.
Oh,
Does he get a third? Damn sure could add a fourth too.
Jesus.
Imagine the spray transfer, right?
He's so snappy.
Grasp. We'll see Frozen now and Chris J, two of the key components to the mousesports machine, trying to battle the way into this one.
Oh, the backstab though.
ropz is coming in.
My
This could be it, boys.
That's one.
Oh my god.
Almost two.
Whoa!
Look at him go.
He's done it!
Wow.
Did he spam under?
I don't know.
Tries to back off to the bomb site. Adren gets aggressive. Good kill on the back of the smoke, and no one there to trade Carrigan. ropz biding his time, but eventually gets the kill he was looking for.
ropz through the dissipating smoke finds James first. Sanji's immediately on the flank. ropz has heard it. He sets and readies with the AK. 2 quick kills. And he won't let it go. Ooh, there. He does look away. Ace didn't really need to. I suppose the smoke at the top of the ramp, he didn't want to be caught off. But ropz, you're right, absolutely gets all 5. And didn't overreact for the last and final kill.
Deep nades on Banana there. Oh, Woxic, he's going to get another miss in apartments. And now ropz has to step up for him. And he's going to do just that with the headshot onto Crush. But now he has to fall back to 8 because there's no one covering the balcony. And their rotation is forced by evil geniuses with that presence. And they should realize that the map is more open now because of that initial pick. So they have a lot of time to work with. If they want to go for a retake on Banana, they can do that. They know Woxic is no longer a problem with the AWP. So it gives them so much more freedom.
Yeah, that AWP is not in a place which is likely to be retrieved as well for the time being. But they might not know if Chris J is on a second AWP, as he can sometimes be. You can see him on double stack. Just falling off. That means there's a sound cue as well. He knows that. But here comes a charge from the T's. ropz in the pit. And he's got help from Chris J if he needs it. Maybe falling will be enough. Stanislaw on 12 HP. The bomb's on the floor in the pit as well. And maybe there'll be more spray planting behind the fountain. Oh my god, as he jumps over Chris J and taking Woxic out. That's absolutely absurd. This is not Cirque du Soleil. ropz trying to hold things down with Chris J. And they're just doing that attack from Chris J. This is absolutely ridiculous. ropz versus Shox now. Over the smokes, he's got a nice angle. There's a spray, he's got to reposition the burst from ropz. That is an unreal round from both teams, but the score is indeed tied.
What a sick round, I can't believe it. Chris J had so many different targets just running at him, but he's just casually DMing on the A bomb site. That's absolutely unreal. What a godlike play from Chris J. The control here, the poise is unmatched as he does enough to allow ropz to be in a 1v1 clutch against Shox, and ropz wins it. And even the first burst for ropz there doesn't do the job. He has to go back to the fight. That could have gone wrong in so many ways, but mousesports keep themselves in this one. 14-14, we're all tied up, and Vitality, they've got just enough in the bank here to have a fall by.